Good morning everyone. This is standard 6. This is standard 6 science video number 1. In this video we are going to study the new chapter, that is 12, electricity and circuits. Okay, first of all, electricity. Electricity is useful form of energy and it plays a very important role in our daily life. You are also seeing in your home, okay, and we are also seeing in our home that everything runs from electricity. We use electricity to make our work easier. For example, it is used to run pumps that lift water from the ground to the rooftop tank. It is also needed for functioning of television, computers, refrigerator, geyser, air conditioners, electric fans, electric bulb, and many more. Okay, you can also realize the importance of electricity when the power supply at your home breaks down suddenly. What happened? We use generators or inverters at the time when there is a breakdown in electricity supply. So these equipments also give electric energy. Sometimes we use a torch to see at night. Okay, when we switch on the torch, bulb glows. How does a bulb glows? The electric cell are source of electricity in an electric torch. They supply electric energy to the bulb in an torch when the switch is pressed. Okay, electricity, I have said you just now, okay, it is a form of energy. Okay, and the moving charged particles cause an electric current. Okay, and it is a flow of electron in a circuit. We know that every substance is made up of matter, and matter is made up of atom, and atom is made up of subatomic particles, electron, proton, and neutrons. Okay, when electron flows, then we say that electricity is there. Okay, and electric circuit. Okay, electric circuit is something that provides a path through which an electricity travels. Okay, we use electrical circuit every day in our electrical appliances. Okay, just now we have said that the electricity is flow of electron around a circuit. Okay, here you can see it has been shown. Okay, electricity is run and the bulbs lights up. Electricity usually means the flow of electric current in wires, motors, light bulbs, and other devices. Electricity is like water except it flows through solid metal, so we can't usually see it. Just like water, electric current can travel over great distance. Here you can see that circuits are where the electricity travels. Okay, like electricity, the nervous system in a body acts like an electric current. That is, the answer is yes. And just now we are going to study about the electric cells. Okay, that is electric cells or dry cell. Okay, electric cells are the common source of electric energy for many equipment. Like electric cells are used in transistors, radio, that is calculators, wristwatches, remotes, toys, clock, cameras, video game. Okay, and we will see that dry cells or electric cells, what it is made up of. Okay, the cell consists of an outer covering made up of zinc. Okay, the outer covering, you can see here, this is made up of zinc. At the center of the container, okay, what is this? A carbon rod with a metallic cap. Here you can see this is a carbon rod which is having the cap, and this carbon rod is surrounded by a mixture of manganese dioxide and powdered charcoal, that is carbon. Okay, and the remaining space inside, okay, this is, you can see here, the remaining space inside that the zinc container is filled with a thick paste of ammonium chloride, NH4. NH4 Cl, that is ammonium chloride. Okay, the outer side of the zinc container is covered with a cardboard cover except the bottom. The cell is sealed. Okay, the cell is sealed except the metallic brass cap and the base. Okay, at the base also cell is not sealed and metallic cap is there. Okay, everywhere it is sealed. Okay, and the tip of the cap, that is metallic cap, act as a positive terminal. Here it is positive and the base is negative terminal. Zinc containers act as a negative terminal, and here you can see also this is positive part and this is negative part. Okay, when we connect to the tip of the metal cap the base of the zinc can with a metal wire, the current flows through it. Okay, and now an electric cell have two terminals, that is positive and negative. Electric cells are of different types. For example, a pencil cell. Okay, the pencil cells are like that. It is used in the clock. Okay, an ordinary cell is used in a toy, and a button cells are used in a quartz watches and video games. A cell is a single unit, whereas two or more cells connected end to end is called battery. Okay, what we say, when end to end, when the end to end connected, that is called battery, and a single piece is called cell. Now here I have explained all this, the component of a dry cell, what it contains, and dry cell has which component inside. Carbon contains. Okay, now here also inside electrolytes are there. Okay, the carbon rod is surrounded by electric paste of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. Okay, here you can see ammonium chloride and zinc chloride, and ammonium ion in this paste will react with the magnesium dioxide to carry the electron to the carbon rod, and this will produce dimanganese trioxide, water, ammonia as a byproduct. Okay, now we are going to see about the conductor, any material that allows electric current to pass through that. The material that allows electric current to pass through them are called conductor of electricity. Okay, metals are good conductor of electricity. Electric wire are made up of which component? Copper. Okay, it is made up of copper because it's a good conductor of electricity. And non-metals, only graphite, pencil lead is made up of graphite, is a good conductor of electricity. Very much important question, that in the non-metal only substance which is a conductor of electricity is called graphite. Okay, and switches, electric plugs, sockets are made up of conductors. Okay, you can see here aluminum is also a conductor, steel is also a conductor. Okay, now insulators. What are insulators? The material that do not allow electric current to pass through them are called insulators. Example, you can see here plastic, outer covering plastic, rubber, glass, clothes. Okay, another example, that is wood, are also the insulators which do not allow electric current to pass through them. Electricians wear rubber gloves while working with electricity because rubber is a good conductor, good insulator, insulator and protects them from electric shock. Rubber and plastic are used for covering electrical wire, plugs, tops, okay, switches and other part electrical appliances that people might touch it. Okay, here you can see electrical insulators. Some materials do not allow electricity to pass through them. These materials are known as insulators. Example given: plastic, wood, glass, rubbers. Okay, that is why these materials are often used to cover, okay, that carry electricity. Here you can see this is the aluminum. It may be aluminum wire, it may be copper wire. Outer covering is made up of insulator so that we may not get shock. Okay, thank you very much.